Today I have a special guest with me. This is my sister, Lana. She was off stage in a previous video in which I guessed books based on only their first line. But this time we're doing it based on last lines because some people commented and were like, you were too good at that.
She was too good at that, in fact.
So try it with last lines. Okay, try me. I'm actually quite scared because I do think that this is gonna be a lot harder because I feel like I pay attention to the opening lines of every book I read. Like I really am like, was that a good opening line? And by the end of it, I'm just like, okay, the book's over. As you know, if you watch my videos, I was struggling last week. You know what? Let's be honest, the struggle does continue. So I thought that this week I wanted to do something really fun and do like a game because I need a win. So I better fucking win. Before I put on the blindfold and before we jump in and before I dominate the competition, which is really no one but myself, I'm so excited to say that this week's video is sponsored by FlexiSpot. Here I sit at my brand new FlexiSpot Comhar all-in-one standing desk, and I am so excited to tell you guys about this product. As a person who works at a desk a lot, but also has back issues, this is a lifesaver because I can go from sitting to standing in about 5 seconds flat, which means I can alternate which position I'm in while I'm doing my work, and it helps my back and posture so much, and it just makes everything less painful. It's so pretty and it really ties my room together. It has a really handy drawer that I use for storing my keyboard and my mouse. One of my favorite things is that it has USB and USB-C ports built in. Honestly, a game changer. And you can also preset up to 4 different memory functions in case you have certain heights that you really like your desk at exactly. It's got a super sleek and cute design. I was able to assemble this desk with one other person in about 10 minutes. It's so simple to put together. Anyone can do it. I hardly ever worked at my old desk because it was the wrong height, the wrong size. There wasn't enough space for me to work at. And now I feel like I could spend all day in here working if I needed to and be completely comfortable. I'm telling you, standing desks are the future, and for me that means a future of far less back pain and far more productivity. And if you use my link down below, you can get $30 off a desk of your very own. It'll change your life. Back in the saddle. It's like riding a really nerdy bike. Oh, don't poke me.
But you can't see it coming.
And that's called being taken advantage of, and I will not stand for it. I hope you pick 20 books where the last line is the end every time.
Think not on him till tomorrow. I'll devise thee brave punishments for him. Strike up, pipers.
Okay, well, it's Shakespeare. Is it Richard III?
No.
Pipers, pipers, pipers. Okay, give me the line before the last line.
My lord, your brother John is ta'en in flight and brought with armed men back to Messina.
Messina. Much Ado About Nothing, isn't it?
Correct.
Okay. Much Ado About Nothing. 1 point.
But there are much worse games to play.
Oh, it is Mockingjay. Oh, that is such a good last line.
It really is.
I feel good about this one.
And reader, it is just so, isn't it?
I do not feel good about this one. I feel like you used this one last time, and because I remember something about reader and I got really tripped up.
Well, there aren't that many books that use that convention.
I know Jane Eyre does, but Jane Eyre is next to me. So it can't be Jane Eyre. And like, I want to say Princess Bride, but I don't think that's right.
It's one of my favorite books of all time.
Like, that means nothing to me. Wait, say it again?
And reader, it is just so, isn't it?
No, it is not. Not if I am reader. Is it The Tale of Despereaux?
It is The Tale of Despereaux!
Ah, I love that book.
You're gonna get this one before I get to the end of the line.
Okay, you say that now. We'll see, Missy. You're setting me up for embarrassment if I don't.
Within, its walls continued upright.
It's the haunting of Hill House.
Bricks met neatly, floors were firm, and doors were sensibly shut. Silence lay steadily against the wood and stone of Hill House, and whatever walked there walked alone. 3 points for getting that with only 3 words.
Oh, I'll take it.
And somehow Sarah felt as if she understood her, though she said so little, and only stood still and looked after her as she went out of the shop with the Indian gentleman, and they got into the carriage and drove away.
A Little Princess.
Very good. He was soon borne away by the waves and lost in darkness and distance.
It's tough because part of me wants to say it's The Great Gatsby because I know The Great Gatsby ends with the current beats ceaselessly against the past, whatever bullshit, and it's a great last line, but I don't think it ends like that.
Would you like the line before?
Yeah.
He sprang from the cabin window as he said this, upon the ice raft which lay close to the vessel. He was soon borne away by the waves and lost in darkness and distance.
Is it Frankenstein?
It is Frankenstein.
Yeah, the vessel, the cabin. I remember all that.
And I listened careful so I could learn it right.
Oh. I really feel like I know this, but I don't think it's what I think it is.
What do you think it is?
To Kill a Mockingbird.
No.
Is it because of Winn-Dixie?
It is because of Winn-Dixie.
Man, I'm too good for this. I'm too good. I want a trophy.
And so modest.
I can feel my mascara melting into my face.
Fair
It's
enough.
gonna be a fun reveal at the end.
Yeah, how bad is Sally's mascara at the end of this video?
Place your bets now, folks. Will she look more like a raccoon or a panda?
And so, as Tiny Tim observed, God bless us
Oh my
everyone.
god, come on. A Christmas Carol.
I like that one. I'm sorry, I think it's a good last line.
It is a good last line, but...
Is there, baby? Are you thinking about it or planning my murder?
A little bit of both. Have I read this?
Pretty sure. It's one of your favorite writers.
Are you sure about that? It's not Sally Rooney. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can think of. Okay, give me a hint.
It's not an author. It's a playwright.
Oh, it's Tennessee Williams. Is it The Glass Menagerie?
No.
Is it Streetcar?
No.
Is it Tennessee Williams?
Yes!
Is it Cat on a Hot Tin Roof?
Yes.
I don't fucking know what I have. I forget that I own Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, to be honest. And I did a giant essay project on it in college.
But you forget you own it.
Yep.
But we still had the night, and for now we were together, so I just closed my eyes and drank it all in.
That sounds like it could be the end to any YA novel ever written. It sounds too saccharine to be like a Raven Cycle book. Oh. No, it's not that. Is it Paper Towns?
No.
I know it's not The Fault in Our Stars. I know it's not Looking for Alaska. And honestly, it doesn't sound like John Green, so I'm abandoning that. I don't think it's like Sarah Dessen. And I don't think it's Perks of Being a Wallflower. Because if it were Perks of Being a Wallflower, it'd end with Love Charlie. The question becomes, what is it? You know?
You told me not to say anything.
Yeah, don't say anything. Give me the one before.
It always did.
Shut the fuck up. Is it Along for the Ride?
Woohoo!
Damn, was it really?
It is. When you said it can't be Sarah Dessen, I was like, really?
I have not read that in a hot minute.
I figured you hadn't, that's why I picked it. Alright, next one. She almost smiled at the thought of it, then closed her eyes and tried to imagine nothing more.
That sounds really familiar. Ugh, can you give me a line before?
Sure. And as the train rolled past Macmine Bridge on its way towards Wexford, Blank imagined the years ahead, when these words would come to mean less and less to the man who heard them, and would come to mean more and more to herself.
Wexford. I think it's Jane Austen, but I don't know.
I did say that this character is on a train.
Oh! I don't think they had trains then, did they? Yeah, they did! Sure they did! Did they have trains? I take that as a no.
I don't remember the exact dates of the Industrial Revolution. However,
1890-ish to 1930-ish.
This was... Jane Austen was writing in the Regency period.
Okay, one time I said she was writing in like the 1400s and everybody laughed at me. I don't know how I'm all of a sudden the scholarly expert on Jane Austen's life and whether steam engines had been invented yet. How did that fall to me? I just make silly little videos on the internet. Okay, so it's not Jane Austen. Got it. And it's not Anna Karenina because she throws herself under that motherfucker. Wexford sounds so familiar. Wexford County. Is it a classic?
No. Not by the definition of classic that I think you're thinking of.
Okay, well, you should also get a trophy for most unhelpful answers to questions. Is it Brooklyn?
Yes!
Oh my gosh! I was like, Wexford is in Ireland, I think. I love that book. Damn, I really said Jane Austen with my whole chest. You know, one day I'll learn when that bitch lived. When was the steam engine invented? Can we get a fact checker?
First steam locomotive in 1802. So they probably weren't riding rail trains yet by then.
They weren't hip with the times, I guess. At
No.
Netherfield.
Should we move on?
Fine.
So we beat on boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past.
That's the Great Gatsby.
Yes. It was a gimme, but I thought you needed the confidence booster.
Such a good last line. Oh. Okay, we're back in it.
Yes.
We're back in it.
You stare up at the same sky together, and after a while he says, I have to go, and you say goodbye, and he says, goodbye, blank. And no one ever says goodbye unless they want to see you again. Yeah.
Is it Winnie the Pooh?
No, but that's a good That's
Aw.
really cute. I like that.
I'm intrigued by the you, the second person of it all. Can you give me the line before that?
We squeeze his hand, he squeezes back. I think that the author would be flattered by the comparison to Winnie the Pooh.
I don't know. Do you want to give me a hint?
It is a book that you very much related to.
Is it I'll Give You the Sun?
No.
Is it Turtles All the Way Down?
It is Turtles All the Way Down.
Oh, you know, that makes so much sense because you stare up at the same sky. That's like a thing in that book. The branches and the... that book was actually too painful for me to reread, but I've been really wanting to, but every time I try, it hurts too much. That's how we feel about good mental health representation.
Yes.
We love it, but we also hate it.
I have more mothers than any 8 girls off the street. They are the moon shining over me.
Secret Life of Bees.
Yes.
I'm gonna cry.
I know, that's like...
so good.
Ready?
As I'll ever be.
Oh, enforce it. Myself will straight aboard, and to the state this heavy act with heavy heart relate.
Hamlet.
No.
Fuck. All the Shakespeare ones sound the same though, because it's all like, here something happened, but now it is better. Good night. Macbeth.
No.
King Lear.
No.
What? Yes, it is. Romeo and Juliet.
No.
One of the other ones.
Do you want the line before
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
To you, Lord Governor, remains the censure of this hellish villain, the time, the place, the torture.
Who the fuck is a governor? Othello.
Yes!
Whatever, man. I don't even like Shakespeare all that much.
There's a rumor going around that the beautiful girl arriving today might be the queen they've been waiting for.
Hold on just a damn minute. I don't know. Give me the next one.
Me? Shh. Yes.
Is it Alice?
No. It's been a long time since you've read this one.
I don't know.
Bridge to Terabithia.
Oh, no! 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 It's Maybelle! No! No! Josh Hutcherson, I'm sorry! I have forsaken you! Anna Sophia Robb! How could I have done this to you? Oh my gosh!
She might be a while lamenting.
You know, I brought that book in for show and tell. I will never forget the fucker who spoiled that book for me. You know who you are. I will never forget. Free the P. Free the P.
And I will believe the same about you. Love always, blank.
Charlie is Why are you picking all the books that make me cry? I'm gonna take this blindfold off later and I'm gonna have tears streaming down because they're all collecting inside of my blindfold.
So if this does end up being my last letter, please believe that things are good with me, and even when they're not, they will be soon enough, and I will believe the same about you. Love always, Charlie.
I'm in too much of an emotional state to be filming a video. This is disgusting. No, just go ahead, keep rolling. The show's gotta go all over the place or something like that. That's from Glee. I'll see myself out. I'm not even kidding, I'm fucking crying under here. Like this video and subscribe to make me stop crying. It's called an emotion. It's an emotional manipulation. I'm appealing to their pathos.
Alright, here we go. I can't tell you why I do it or what it means, but each night when I drive toward my southern home and my southern life, I whisper these words. Lowenstein.
That's the Prince of Tides.
Yes.
That book hurts so much.
Okay, last two. In a hasty water-stained scrawl, it said, blank is underground, so am I.
I don't think this is right, but is it Rita Hayworth's Shawshank Redemption?
No.
Oh.
They all read it over blank's shoulder.
Is it?
Well, say it.
Is one of the blanks Gansey?
No!
Fuck!
But you're on the right track.
Wait, but it's the Raven Cycle.
Yeah.
Okay, Oh, but which one? What's the dead king's name? He's underground.
Glendower.
Glendower. Blue Lily, Lily Blue.
No.
Fuck. Dream Thieves.
Yes.
Okay. All right, last one. I swear to God, if you picked some back-ass book I've never read or heard of, I'm gonna murder you in your sleep tonight. I know where you live.
Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned and some punished. For never was a story of more woe
Than the tale of Juliet and her Romeo.
than this of Juliet.
Hamlet, right? JK!
Sure, I'll give you that one.
Romeo and Juliet. Let's see. Panda or raccoon? Final guess. I can't. I look like Prison Mike. Well, there you have it, folks. I have once again proved that I am a genius. Like this video if you got any of them right, and tell me down below what your favorite last line of a book is ever. Subscribe so you don't miss the super fun video coming out next week in which I read like one Miss Cat Stratford from 10 Things I Hate About You. Thank you, Lana, for helping me with this video.
My pleasure.
In case you haven't heard it today, I love you. Bye!